So for Keith's diagnosis, he has mild schizophrenia, heart conditions, lupus. Keith is also bedbound, which that means he is hoisted to go into wheelchair, then back into his specialised bed that he has. But now you're living in a BlueWing SDA and having the best life that you can for yourself. Hi, my name's Zoe from BlueWing Care Professionals. Welcome to the BlueWing Show. So today we're here at Keith's SDA SIL accommodation. SDA is the house and brick, and it's the sizing of the doors wide and the kitchen lower and the bedroom so that we can have a hoist so Keith can get out of bed and put into his wheelchair because he doesn't have any movement or he cannot weight bear. So the SIL provident is that he has a nice accommodation, supported independent living. He's got nice accommodation that he can live in home and have a normal life for his disability and his diagnosis. So our doorways are wider than what a normal standard door would be so that you can move in and out with a wheelchair. So there can be up to 3 people that can live here with one staff always on board that rotates 24/7. We have bigger laundries and bigger doorways so that the washing machine can be used by people with a disability that might be wheelchair bound so that they can do their own washing. This is our staff room, and we do have a toilet that is disability organised. Keith's bedroom and the living area. So the benches, the ovens are lower and they open out, so the participant in the wheelchair can open an oven. The benches are different heights, so it is accessible, the drawers. And also the sinks are wider, so a wheelchair can come under so they can wash their own dishes. And it's a wider area for wheelchairs. Waterbed chair, armchair, is so that Keith can get moved in by a hoist, and then he has a control so he can move back and forward so he's comfortable. It's specialised and an OT will be the one that does the assessment trials and gets you the equipment. Keith came to us 4 months ago. Keith has schizophrenia, intellectual disability, which is a brain injury. He has been with us, 4 months, and he's doing really well. Hi, my name's Zoe from BlueWing. I'm here with Keith, and he lives in one of our SIL SDA accommodations.
Hi.
So Keith, how long have you been with BlueWing Care Professionals?
About 4 months. Probably 4 months. And before that, they worked in a nursing home.
Nursing home, that's right. So what else sometimes would it be about who's cooking you what meal? And who can cook and who can't?
Nick, the meal.
Nick,
just said, you can cook, no, you're mine. You're not gonna cook for you, he cooks for me.
My name's Nick. I'm a goal facilitator / key worker for Keith Fathalata. So Keith suffers primarily from psychosis and he's also diabetic. Unfortunately, other issues going on with Keith, but those would be the primary 2. For Keith, we provide Keith with personal care, in-home support. So Keith himself is bedbound, so we make meals for Keith, we help Keith clean himself, keep his room and just the area sanitary. And of course, comfort and companionship. I wouldn't say there's an achievement that I'm most proud of. Myself and Keith get along really well. So Keith is always really happy to see me. A time that that I recall fondly is when I was away for a couple of weeks. We'd given Keith a book to make notes in, and most of those pages turned into letters to myself and how much he valued my support and how much he was looking forward to me getting back. So other support I provide, so I'm based with Keith 6 days a week, so all of my time is toward Keith and just helping Keith with achievements that he himself would like to make. So we've had progression with getting Keith out of bed, trying to get Keith involved in meal prep and things like that eventually. And at the moment, he's just had a TV put up in his room, so he's always looking forward to watching movies with staff. So my partner has worked for BlueWing now for a few years. I already knew that it was a fantastic company before coming on board. And after coming on board, that's just even more emphasised with the great support that we get as staff. There's always someone ready to help whenever we need it. I think the main thing that sets us aside is the care factor that our staff have. Having worked in the industry for a little while now, a number of providers have workers that simply just don't have the same level of care as what we do. All of our workers genuinely care about the person that they're looking after and not want to just come to work to do their job, but come to work to make a difference for the person they're providing for.
Thank you for letting us film you.
You want my autograph?
Yeah, I do want your autograph. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zoe.